sweetie pie. Okay. Look. I'm sorry. It's okay. Ew. Ew. Look. Look. Do you want to go in a basket, right? Hi, Dolty. You have beautiful eyes. Ew. I know. So beautiful. You want to sit in the basket? Go in a basket ride? Let's go on a basket ride. Both of you? Can you both fit in here? I'm sorry, Dolty. I moved you. Look at this basket of blue. Oh my gosh. Lick, lick, lick. Basket ride. Dolty, you want to go on a basket ride? Get in here. Get in here.
about?
What's up, doggy? No, you can't go. You want the entertainment here. Where am I sitting?
I don't know. Where are you sitting?
Is there a question of some kind? Maybe I can sit on this towel. What?
Oh, okay. Hey, everybody. Check the camera angles. I'm wearing my lucky mom cat shirt today.
What is it?
One with the mom cat giving birth to a whole bunch of kittens that are just flying out.
That's appropriate.
That's what I thought.
Some people don't even know.
Yeah.
People don't even know.
Those of you tuning into the mailbag who don't know, we've got a new mom cat supposedly coming after Mailbag. So we're pretty excited about that. Probably won't get here until noonish, but Mailbag today is a little bit on the small side, so we may get done ahead of schedule. We'll see, which is good. I don't mind having a little break. So for the new mom cat, she was checked out by some vet that was local to her. So not the same one that misdiagnosed the pregnant mom cats, but also not the one that we trust to get it right every time. So it's still a little up in the air. We're assured that she is pregnant, but if we have any doubts, then we'll get her to our vet and get a real confirmation. I don't think that she was given an ultrasound or an x-ray. Was she?
I'm not sure because I felt like Carrie was maybe waiting on more
that?
than just palpation.
Well,
so maybe they did. And
okay.
Either way, Carrie's pretty sure. So
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Exactly. What are you gonna do? She's really cute though. She's a tuxie, and if you wanted to see a picture of her, there is a picture on our Twitter. And I see that I've misspelled box on the screen because I was typing it with my phone. It says we have a P.O. Boz.
Oh, really?
So it says P.O. Boz.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I think I fixed it. Okay, good. Now I think everything checks out. And it is about time. So that's the only big news, that there's a mom cat coming today. We also have someone who is approved to adopt Lorraine, but I think wants to meet her first and see if it's really a good fit. So they're going to come meet her tomorrow and see whether that's going to work out for them, which is very exciting. I think that's happening tomorrow around noon, maybe a little bit earlier than noon. I'd have to check. But that's the plan tomorrow. So that's really exciting, too, for Lorraine to have an adopter. I'm excited about it anyway. I think that's the only news between new mom cat today, possible Lorraine adoption tomorrow. That's exciting stuff. If you were here last week, I hope you were here last week because I forgot to put up the archive until just this morning. I uploaded it last night, and apparently I never hit the publish button on YouTube, so that only showed up like a half an hour ago. Which means if you didn't see last week's mailbag live, you probably still haven't seen it. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, last week we didn't quite finish. We had 2 packages left over for us to go through. And so we're going to start with those after we do the letters that came in this week. There were only 2, so it won't take us long. First off, we have this postcard that came to us, and the postcard says, "Hisses get kisses," which is sort of something I said once that took off. It's just my way of saying that if we've got a cat that's angry, we're just going to show him love, which is good. I think it's the right way to do it. And this apparently took a while to get to us. It's dated 30th of December, and it says, "Hello, Mr. A, DJ, and faculty. Thought you needed a postcard created by Brew. Thanks for all you do for the kittens, mom cats, and all of us. May the new year bring joy and wonder. Love, a miracle, and Chessie." So thank you so much for sending that. That's really sweet. I love this thing. Bruce sent us a pillow that's got the same logo on it too, and it's on Smokey's bed and down in Smokey's room. I think it's really cute. Our other letter this week is from Tupper. You probably remember Tupper as being a regular correspondent who actually did one of the artworks that's in the Kitten Academy Wombat Kitten Academy Stories book. And also it has somewhat of a famous internet presence. If you wanted to find Tupper, you could probably do a search for Tupper and Lego. Yeah, Tupper and Lego. Lego's the dog. And
super cute. They're both super
they are both so super cute. And here we have what appears to be an artwork from Tupper. On the back is written, "To Mr. A, this is Tupper's interpretation of a scene in The Last Jedi." Uh-oh, spoilers. He got construction paper for his birthday and wanted to make you a picture. He loves Star Wars and knows you like it too, Nancy and Tupper. Well, I'll tell you that if I had seen the movie, I might know exactly what's going on here, but I do see some labels. I haven't seen the movie yet. It's on my list, but I'm kind of saving it. I want to try to watch it at home when I can really sort of relax and enjoy it. So it's on my list, though, and it's been so hard for me to avoid spoilers. I really have to look out when I'm on the internet now. So here we have a line of at walkers, and here we have a line of snow speeders. I see that, and it looks like there's definitely a conflict going on here, and at the bottom it's signed Tupper. So later on, in 20, 30 years, I can sell this and make a lot of money. We'll hang on to this.
But then you wouldn't want to sell it.
Well, I might not want to, but it's it's money in the bank at that point, right? It's an asset.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, this will go up on our cardboard Tupper. Thank you so much. I hope you like the movie. Don't tell me how it ends, okay? I've heard that there's a lot of really cool stuff that happens in the movie, and I'm excited to see it. Eventually.
Not in the theater?
Probably not. DJ knows I'm not a fan of seeing movies in the theater. I would rather see them at home. Pretty much always. Even if it's a movie I'm really excited about. Especially if it's a movie I'm really excited about. Right? So, last week we were digging into this box when we ran out of time. And it turns out this is somebody sent us Christmas in a box. It really is a Christmas for DJ and I. And we thought, well, let's put on until next week so that I can go through it all with DJ. So here we are. DJ's here. I think the letter that goes with this is in the bottom of the box. So let me bring out all the parts first. DJ will get to see this for the first time. So,
you didn't fill in the lot last week?
No. Here we have an awesome little box package that says DJ and Mr. A, and it's got like superheroes flying through space on it. And here we have, for DJ and Mr. A, wrapped in some Christmas wrapping paper with a nice little bow. Here we have a tiny box that says for DJ, and it's beautifully wrapped. I mentioned this last week. It's got a little feather. Look at this feather. It's really pretty.
Can I have
So,
letters?
not much to see there. It's just one from Tupper and one with no return address. I think. Maybe there's a return address. Okay. Here's a very shiny red package that says for Mr. A. Maybe I'll separate these out a little bit. We'll put the ones that are for DJ and Mr. A in the middle, and put the ones that are for DJ over on DJ's side. Put the stuff that's for me over here. Let's see if that works, because there's still more in the box. Here's one that says for DJ and Mr. A. Here's a cute little triangle box, and this just says it is for Mr. A. Here's our letter. We'll reread this. Here we have a package of treats that's for the faculty. They didn't get theirs wrapped, but we can see this is a bunch of Cat Stick Mini, Vitacraft Cat Stick Mini. And there's got to be like, a dozen of them in there. That's a lot. We also have a package for Elsie. The bow is fallen off, but I can see this says it's for Elsie, and we have Pure Duck and Schmackos. Schmackos is a great name for a dog treat. Schmackos and Pure Duck treats for Elsie. Still getting more out of this box, though. This says DJ and Mr. A. It goes in the middle. Yeah, Schmackos. And then we have for DJ. Little red one here. Okay, so.
It's too much.
It is too much. And then, as we know, the bottom has two newspapers, but the cool one, I guess they're both cool, but this one is Baz, just like the cat. Think of that. It's adorable. Okay.
Cat stick.
Yep.
Mini Vita Crush.
So here we have the letter that came with this. It is from Munch. Oh boy, I had trouble with this last week too, and I haven't gotten any better. Munch Ekmac. Munch Ekmac? Munch Ekmac on Discord. For DJ's sake, it is MUNTSCHEKMACH.
You have to do that.
MUNTSCHEKMACH. And it's got a card of Munchit, Munchit Mac, I guess. And it's got a card that's a really cute little gnome sitting on a stump next to an ocelot or something. Some sort of cat there. I've always had a sort of a soft spot for gnomes. When I was a kid, my mom had this coffee table book that was all about gnomes and their lives, and it had like these diagrams of how they would build their holes that they would live in, and everything about their life. I thought it was just the coolest thing. It was super detailed book too, and I loved it. You know, I think it was like a Reader's Digest or National Geographic or something, like a publisher like that. That's all I remember. Because she had another book that was part of the same series that was on fairies, and the fairies one was not. First off, the fairies one wasn't as cool because the gnomes did all this like engineering, and they would like build their houses, and they would have like these clever little traps and stuff to keep the animals from getting in. So I thought that was really cool.
Fairies weren't as cool.
And the fairies, they weren't as cool, but not only that, the fairies were like nightmare material. Like there was some really spooky stuff in there that scared me for a long time in the fairies book.
Was it a pop-up book?
No, they were big, really nice coffee table books.
Complete gnomes?
It might be.
Man, it sounds so cool.
If you showed it to me, I could tell you for sure if that was it. But anyway, I always really like gnomes a lot, so that's cool. Inside, it says, "Best wishes, you are doing a great job. We love you. Jorg and Danny, and Mew and Fluffy." Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure that says Jorg. I'm probably mispronouncing all of this too, but that's the best I can do. Anyway, so now we've put this off for long enough. I think it's time for us to actually open some of this. And I'm going to ask DJ to open hers while I'm over here opening some of these. So let's start there. Let's start with our small ones first, I think. So I'll give DJ this little one with the feather on it. It's just beautiful.
Maybe you should open it so you can actually show.
I'll show it to him after you're done opening it. And I'll open this little triangle one. I think I can figure it out.
Oh, wow. This is so beautiful.
I'm trying. Triangle box lids are weird. You gotta really lift it up just right.
What's that beautiful?
What? This is awesome!
What did you get?
It's a keychain with headphones on it. The headphones are really cool, though. It's perfectly detailed.
This is a bracelet that I can actually wear all the time.
How cool is that? Those are really neatly detailed. They've got like little rubber ear cups and everything. I really like that. Thank you so much. Look at that.
It actually looks like.
Can I show your bracelet before you put it on? Oh, it's a beautiful silver bracelet. Oh, I see. And the little links in the bracelet look sort of like, gosh, I don't even know. They're like little geometric silver bricks, actually, I guess. Anyway, it's a really pretty silver bracelet. Here you go. And then I have my headphone keychain, which I will use almost immediately. I really like it.
That's so you.
It is. It's perfect. Thank you so much. Wow. I don't know how you found something like that. I love it. The weight of it. It's got a nice solid weight to it, and I love that the little ear cups are like rubber, so they've got a different texture. It's very satisfying. The whole thing is very satisfying. It is. Tactilely. How do you turn that into an adjective?
Tactilely.
Okay.
Tactually?
Tactfully.
No.
No, that's a different thing entirely.
Tactful is different.
So, all right, we're gonna open these next. This big one here for DJ.
Actually, maybe it's better.
And this one for me. Thank you so much, by the way. And these are very sparkly paper right here.
This paper.
Yeah, I thought you would. Let's see if I might need a little knife to help me out.
I love it. It's almost cloth-like, this paper.
Yeah, it's very heavy paper. Oh, goodness.
Ooh.
Wow, this is fancy.
And a cat bag. This is so beautiful.
That is beautiful. Look at
Oh
that.
my God,
He's so cute.
adorable.
Oh, wow. So this is obviously a carrying case for my fancy headphones, and it's just as fancy as they are. This is really nice.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's so nice.
And then inside, it's full of little jelly hearts.
For your jelly hearts. That's how you carry them.
Wow. So you know that there's some the fruitgummy.de. You know that I think you probably have heard that one of my favorite things are these Husel brand little fruit jellies. They're fantastic. So I'm really excited to try these and see if they're as good. They look very pretty.
It's really nice. Canvas.
And then this bag. Wow, this is just a really nice case for my headphones. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. Maybe now I'll stop putting them random places in the house and then having to spend like 10 minutes walking all around the house trying to find them. Oh, wow, this is too much. This is really too generous. And there's more. There's still more.
Did you see mine?
Oh yeah, let me show everybody the bag. Look how pretty this bag is. He's fuzzy too. He's nice and fuzzy. He feels so cool.
Know. He's adorable.
He's super adorable.
Reminds me of Hannah for some reason.
Such a cute bag. Wow, where's this from? Kako? Kako? I don't know how this is pronounced. Kaukko. The best or nothing. Oh, well, it's not nothing, so it must be the best. Really nice. That's fantastic. Okay, now we got some stuff here that's addressed to both of us, and I'll just open it because DJ's off camera, so let's see here. This is some more. This is very heavy paper. Oh, what is this?
That paper is so beautiful. What?
it's a goofy little kitty. Yes, it's so cute.
Look, his arms.
I know. Listen how like little skinny arms. Look at that, this face. This face is so adorable.
I don't know why his arms remind me of Kastaru when he was a baby.
Yeah, it reminds me of, actually any of the little baby kittens. It's like they got little tiny kitten arms. And that face is so silly.
Thing where you move them?
It says it is from Beast's Town.
What?
And it says Lost and Found. Interesting. I think he must have a story, but the story is... Oh, I see. Lost and Found is the name of the cat, and he does have a story. It says that his Lost and Found is his name. Lost and Found's kingdom is situated between the rubbish bins and an old rundown warehouse. She operates the only underground exchange in Beast's Town. Everything from old mattresses to candelabras to used moist towelettes, Lost and Found will trade anything for anything. She leads a swarm of useless muskrats in her huge underground warehouse. They help her effectively manage her merchandise. There's nothing she can't get. Interesting. Well, she does kind of look like a Lost and Found. She's got a very scruffy look, but I love it. It's so adorable. Cute. I know, and her face. DJ has a wall of stuffed kittens at this point, and this one's going to fit right in. It's definitely the most unique of the bunch, too. Yeah. That's so cool. Here, let me take these out, and I'll use this box to discard stuff. So,
You gonna try to read the newspaper?
I will, yeah, I took it out. It's over here. I'm not going to try to read it now on the air, no.
You should.
No, there's too much here, and I wouldn't know what to read anyway.
Um,
And no, I embarrassed myself enough with this last week. I'm still trying to get over it.
Embarrass yourself a little more?
Why don't you do it, DJ? This cat is so cute. I love this thing. I was going to say guy, but I guess it's a girl.
Yeah.
All right, here's another one for DJ and Mr. A. Oh, goodness. Lubecker Edel Marzipan. Yes, I've completely done that now. I hope you're happy, DJ.
What?
It is classic marzipan chocolates. Beautiful.
What's it called?
It's here. You read it. You making fun of me now?
Lubecker Edel.
You guys sent way too much. This is so sweet. It's really cool having like a second Christmas. Actually, I mentioned this before. DJ and I didn't really have a Christmas this year. Most years in the past, we've actually done like a token Christmas where we have my brother over and there's a tiny little gift exchange. It's no big deal. We don't make a big thing out of it. But this year, we didn't even do that. We bought each other a couple things, but we didn't wait for Christmas. When they showed up in the mail, we just gave them to each other on the spot. Didn't even wrap them or anything.
Yeah, you just yelled across the house.
I know. There's something here for you.
you.
Yeah, exactly. So we really didn't participate in Christmas at all. So this is like the Christmas that we didn't get to have. It's really special. I can't tell you how special
Oh my God,
it is.
there's no space after the comma. How could you?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Don't fix that.
I can't tell what this is. It looks like more jellies.
Oh my God.
But it's like a cake. I hope I'm not messing it up. Yeah. So let's see. There is a label on the bottom which says something Tort Grob. Tort? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Oh, here we go. There's something over here too. Baron Treff is apparently the name of the company that makes this. I see gummy bears. Okay, hang on. So it's covered in what appears to be gummy candy, but I can't tell what the rest of what's going on in here is. Look at that. It's basically a gummy cake. Oh, I see. Very clever. Okay, this is cute. So it's a cake made of gummies with you can see it's got like little gummy jellies here, and it's got these sort of gummy marshmallow things on the side. I think these are marshmallows. And I can see some little like gummy worm type things and strawberries. Sorry, these are strawberries and a little bear. It's very cute. But then what it secretly is this is all covering a plastic tin of more types of gummy candy. So it's a lot of little gummy candies. This is going to be awesome. You know I'm a fan. Thank you so much for ruining my diet. But I'm excited to try these. This is going to be really cool. Did you make a new friend?
Aw!
She's petting it.
Oh my God!
You want to see this? Hi. Oh, hi. Do you know this guy?
Oh, she's waiting for commands from Lost and Found.
Yes, exactly. She's got to go out and be less useless than one of the, what was it, rats? No, her army of something.
Rats?
It wasn't rats. It was an army of muskrats. Okay, army of muskrats. Okay, one more. This is amazing. You guys, you sent way too much. Thank you so much. Really, you are our Christmas this year. Oh. Okay. Hang on. It is a tin, very pretty tin. And the tin says Lambert's Printin'.
Lambert's Printin'?
Yeah, I don't even know what that means, but look at this. It's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't that a beautiful tin? I can tell from the weight there's something in here that wants me to open it and tell what it is. So here we go. Well, I think I got to try one of these right now because there's some sort of chocolate-covered goodie. All right, I'm going to find out what kind of chocolate-covered goodie it is. You know, I have to try one now because otherwise how am I going to know what it is? Right? Right? Oh, there's different kinds in here too, I see. Uh-oh. Do I have to try all 4 kinds? All right, I don't know. I'm just going to try one of
I'm
these.
sure you don't have to.
It's a gingerbread. A soft gingerbread that's been covered in chocolate with
A hint of something and a dash of something else.
it does have a hint of something. I want to say it's oh, why can't I think of the word?
It's because you can't.
That spice he uses a breath freshener.
Fennel.
It's fennel. I want to say there's a hint of fennel or something in here. You want to try a bite? Yeah, definitely fennel. Yeah, I'm getting fennel. A little bit of crunch too. I think it's almost like the fennel when they mix the fennel with the sugar candy and they bake that in. That's pretty good. So some sort of little spice cookies though, covered in chocolate. Those are fantastic. Oh, there's a label on the bottom I could have tried to read. Of course, it's all German too, so.
Gingerbread. Kitten were originally sweetened with honey. Blah, blah.
Oh, so it is sort of a gingerbread spice bread.
Main ingredients: sugar, beets, spices, cinnamon, aniseed, cloves.
It might have been an aniseed that I was tasting there, not fennel. That could be.
Cardamom, coriander, allspice, ginger. There's allspice, which is every spice.
I don't think it actually is, but yeah, okay.
What is allspice?
I should look that up. I never use it, so.
Apparently it's one thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Pimenta. It's just so pretentious with it.
I know, to call itself allspice. I think this one had fennel in it. I'm sticking with fennel, actually. I don't think that's anise I'm tasting. I think it's fennel.
Must be allspice, probably includes fennel.
Thought we just figured this out. Okay, wow. So that was an amazing box of Christmas. It was like Christmas in a box. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. I love the headphone case, and the little headphone keyring is so cool. And then all this gummy candy is it's going to be consumed by me. You sent stuff for the cats, for the dog. DJ's bag and her bracelet are beautiful. It's just, all of it is fantastic. Thank you so much. And I love this little girl. She's got the cutest face. This is so unique. And her little scraggly scruff and this like patchy fur.
I know.
Like you can tell, she's really seen a lot.
She knows how the world works.
That's right. She's awesome. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, so we also have another box from last week that I didn't even open. So let's do that one next. What are you contemplating in here, Dalty?
Dalty. Why?
Okay. I keep looking at this and thinking it's an actual cat.
I know.
Like at a
scary.
glance, yeah. At a glance, it's very convincing out of the corner of your eye or something, and then you look at it and you're like, wait a minute.
That's not a little custard. I don't know why. It reminds me of him when he came in. Like, he and his siblings, they were like that when they came in.
They were very like scraggly legs and stuff. Yes. Yeah, actually, yeah. If you look at that first picture of Custard, the first one that I ever posted, he does look like this. One where he's got like the food caked on his face and he's dirty and he's just scraggly. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what he looks like. I was thinking more like Loganberry when he first came in, but he wasn't quite as scraggly.
No, Logan looks like he came from, I don't know.
Oh, hey, it's another Christmas box. It actually is.
Can I
hang on. Aw. The other box is here. Okay. So we have a second box of Christmas somehow. This is amazing. Let me put it off to the side a little bit here so I can pull everything out and lay it out again. Here, this goes over there. Okay. So I think I opened this the wrong way, so we're going to kind of go through it in reverse order and hope that there's a letter at the bottom. Each of these packages says something on it, but I'll go back and read them as we open them. So that says something. This one has a little note on it. Look how cute that is. This one has a note on it. This one has a note on it. This is a weird texture. That's a strange texture in that package. I don't know what that could be. Oh wow, this is full of stuff. This one's got a ribbon coming off of it and is fallen apart a little bit, but also has a cute little drawing of a cat on its label. Here, put this in the box so none of the cats eat it. Got it. Nailed it. This one has a note on it. They all have little notes on them. Makes me wonder where to start. Wow, there's a lot in here. You guys just did too much. Something smells interesting too. I just gotta.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. And one thing that's not wrapped. Oh my goodness. Cookie Cat Vanilla Chocolate Chip Cashew and Oat Cookie. From the Organic Vegan Cookie
Whoa,
Cat.
that's a lot of stuff.
I know. It's funny. It's funny. If you were paying attention, you would have known that.
Yeah, because there's a box in my way. Here, can you...
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, here, I'll trade you. Take this box, and you can start taking the information off of it while I look at their letter.
But you should always do this.
Oh, relax.
Why don't you relax?
And why don't you relax? Did you ever think of that?
Do you ever think of relaxing yourself?
So there's a little note at the bottom, which is the top, I guess, and it says, okay to read on the stream. So I'm going to start right there. Okay, so it says, oh, wow, this is so much. Dear DJ and Mr. A, just a few words to thank you both for your kindness. You do make the world a better place. Your live stream and your videos helped me, and still do, through hard times. I like to hear your silly jokes, and it makes me happy to hear DJ's little screams like a squirrel.
Yeah, just like a squirrel.
Okay.
I'm sure that's a compliment in France.
Is that where this is from? I don't even know. Okay. I fostered an adult cat last year in January, a female which I named Nuchka? I think Nuchka. Sometimes she drove me crazy, but she was such a goofball. We were playing hide and seek, and we were making quite some noise. I am so glad that she found her loving family. I'm sorry if my English is bad, but I wish you a happy new year with lots of joy and cookies. Love from Montpellier in France, Marie.
Marie?
Yes. Thank you so much, Marie. You've got very nice handwriting. And your English is fine, by the way, just fine.
Just fine.
It's fantastic. Better than a lot of English speakers, I'll tell you that. So here we've got some photos. Here's a photograph of Nuchka. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know if I am.
Look at
Nuchka.
her eyes. Wow.
And here is a photo of, wow. This is great. I don't know how well.
In the gnome's book, she put a
Oh, hang on. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it's a great photo. It says, also, I take weird pictures, or maybe it's the cat. I still don't know how he made it. So it's a picture of a cat in a tree, but the cat, the thing you have to see is he's licking the tree. Can you see that? Can you see he's licking the tree? That's ridiculous. That's very funny. I like that. This one says, these two are my mom's cat. One loves birdies and the other one is so happy about food and human food like Maggie. It's a little hard to make them out here too. I didn't even see there were two of them, but now I do. There's the one standing up and the other one's head's over here.
Oh my god, I thought that was a cat.
They are cats. Oh, this, yeah. That's what I say. Every time you see it out of the corner of your eye, you think it's an actual cat.
It's, maybe like the proportions.
It's something about it. It's
Yeah.
just, yeah, you're like, that's a cat. For sure it's a cat. Wow. Marie, this is an amazing package, and I don't even know where to start. So we'll just go through this.
Start at the beginning.
Okay. Well, the beginning is got to be these because these weren't wrapped special. It says organic vegan cookie cat, vanilla chocolate chip cashew and oat cookies. And there's a website. They're from Cookie Cat. That's cookie with a K, KOOKIECAT.com. They look so good. I want to eat one right now, but DJ's already given me nasty eyes because I'm off my diet.
No, you're fine. You can eat it all.
Oh, she
You
says.
eat all of it.
You should see her face as she's saying it, though. This is one of those, oh, no, you go ahead, do that. That's fine with me. Feel free to give this to your faculty cats or to the kittens in the main room or in the annex if it's good for them. Well, I tried to draw a cat, but I'm not so sure about it, but it's floofly. Actually, that's a great little drawing of a cat.
All you need is blue.
Yes, it's very cute. So this is a bunch of, I am's naturally New Zealand lamb in gravy. Wow. That sounds like some very fancy food. Let's see if they're all the same. Hang on now. It is. No. We also have a North Atlantic salmon. We have some more lamb, New Zealand 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 lamb. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A whole bunch of New Zealand lamb and then one fish snuck in there. These look awesome. We will try this. You know, DJ's always looking to try new stuff with the faculty. Maybe we'll let him try some of this. It looks like something they would really like. Thank you. Those seem like they're going to be awesome. I'm just going to work my way down here and see what all we find. Now, let me clean this up as we go along.
Look at where he's sleeping.
I know. He's a homeless cat. He
Why?
loves being homeless. I tried to
He
give
could
him a
sleep in
bed.
here. He could sleep in the basket.
So here this says organic honey curry cold sauce. I'm not sure about the translation of that, but maybe. It says ingredients are sunflower oil, locust tree honey, spirit vinegar, onion, ginger, cider vinegar, garlic, curry of Madras powder spice. I'm not sure about the translation, it says. Salt and turmeric.
It sounds like something I would eat.
It does.
Honey.
It does sound very Indian.
Madras is where we're from.
Right, I was just going to say that.
But is it honey? Or is it...
Locust,
Isn't locust an insect?
it is an insect. It's also the name for a grain, I think, but it's not used that way in English.
So it's locust in a Madras curry?
Wow.
Does it have insects in it?
No, but it does say it's a Madras. It's like a French version of a Madras curry sauce. So the interesting thing about that is Madras is the old name for Chennai, which is where DJ grew up. So this is really DJ's home right here, Madras. And I bet you can tell just by smelling it if it turns out to be something. I want to smell it. It's got a seal though, so I got to take the seal off, and then we're gonna see what this is really like. Okay, first my opinion. It does smell sort of like something you might have. You wanna just smell this here?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It smells about right.
It smells like turmeric.
Yeah, lots of turmeric. That's why it's all yellow like that. Very interesting. Well, I'm excited to try some of this. I think on the back it gives you some ideas to put it on your veggie burgers or sandwiches, or grilled.
Oh.
Put it on grilled meat, I think, and maybe a marinade. Use it as a marinade.
I like it for like sandwiches when I'm lazy and I don't want to.
Yeah, I bet this would go really well on a sandwich.
Yeah.
Very cool. I don't know if you knew that Madras that's DJ's home, where she's from. So, except obviously, like I said.
Also a tree that produces honey.
Ah, okay, it's a tree. I knew locust was a.
Locust bean, flowering tree.
Got it.
Honey would be from the bees that grow those trees.
The reason I knew that is because this is like the reason I knew that is because they talk about Jesus eating nothing but locusts, and they're not talking about him having. I mean, for some time, like when he was doing his Nazarene vows or whatever it was. I don't remember the specifics now. It's been way too long since Bible study for me. But they talk about how he would only eat locusts, and I thought, that's so weird. Like, he would just eat bugs, and then you dig into it and you find out, no, it's not the bugs. It's the tree, I guess, then. So that's how I knew there was something else that also goes by that name. But that's the only way that I knew. Wow, I'm excited. Okay, so another thing for Elsie. Again, I didn't find a proper description and a list for the ingredients. So that's okay. That's okay. It can be a surprise. Elsie's not going to read the list of ingredients anyway.
She never does.
No.
Calories,
I know.
It's fine.
Purina Adventurous Nuggets.
Adventurous?
Adventurous Nuggets. Adventurose.
Adventurose.
Yes. Well, I bet that she'll eat that no matter what the ingredients are.
I wonder what kind of adventures they've been on.
I don't know, but they're going to have one last adventure. Those nuggets have got one big adventure ahead of them still. Get to explore the inside of a dog.
And then they end up in our yard.
Yeah, it's true.
Not bad.
Yeah, I guess there's worse ways to go.
Adventure.
Another adventure. Okay, this is that package that had the strange texture. Oh, I see. And I see why, because it says right here. Organic ground coffee, 100% Arabica from Peru. If you still have your French press, give it a try. It's a soft coffee. And it is. The package is very soft. That's what threw me off. But this is going to be interesting. This will certainly be the first time I've actually used my French press on French coffee from France.
From Peru.
Well, originally. They don't grow coffee in France. But this is a French coffee, and I'm going to French press it, and it will be perfect. Alter Eco. It's called Alter Eco brand.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you see what they did there? This looks very nice. I'm excited to try it out. Oh, and you can tell it's legit because they have some Peruvian guy on the back.
They took his picture and
Look.
put it on the back?
Yeah, I mean this guy looks legit. All right, I'm excited to try that, of course. And like I said, it'll be the first time I've literally used the French press on French coffee. I think that's a big win. Oh my goodness. For both of you, organic chocolate hazelnut paste. Ingredients: cane sugar, the dough of hazelnuts, sunflower oil, cocoa butter, and emulsifier, which is sunflower and vanilla. Yeah, emulsifier? No, I'm the one that said that wrong. That wasn't mistranslated. I like dough of hazelnuts, though. I think we would probably just call it like a hazelnut paste or something, right?
What is this called? Hazelnut
It is
butter?
Nocciolata, and it is a hazelnut butter, yes, which is fantastic. This is like a very fancy one. And I think you probably, it's Nocciolata. You see how that's spelled? I think you guys know, you probably sent this because I've expressed what a fan I am of hazelnut, and You put hazelnut with chocolate, you cannot go wrong. Like, these two things are two things that are great together. I'm super excited about that. All right, this says cat food containing tuna, liver, turkey, and beef. Feel free to give it to any cat you want. And then there's a cheat sheet here so I can tell which is which, because it tells me, and it's hard for me to read any of this, but it does say how to say tuna, liver, turkey, and beef in French. And then it tells me the colors too, so it's easier. The blue can is tuna, the yellow can is liver, the orange can is turkey, and the pink can is beef. I like that. Thank you so much for the translations. Oh, I see. Purina Gourmet Gold. Yes. Fine mousse. Wow, that looks fantastic. I bet the cats will really like that. Thank you so much. I'm going to keep your little, I think I can tell what's what, but I'm going to keep your little cheat sheet with it just in case, you know. I like that. That's really sweet of you. It's so sweet. This is so much wonderful stuff that you sent us. I don't even know how to say how wonderful this is. All right, this says, they're still here, but soon they will be missing. With a smiley face. I can.
Sure, it's something that's gonna go missing in your belly.
Yeah, it's got to be some kind of cookies, right? Yes, of course it is. They are actually super cookies. Super cookies. Oh my goodness. And according to this, they are cookies that are filled with fondant, which I just assuming from the picture just means like a, in this case it just means like a chocolate, like a liquidy chocolate, not like what we would call fondant here is this nasty stuff that's mostly sugar that goes on cakes to make them look pretty but taste foul. This looks like it's going to be awesome. Thank you so much. Those cookies look intense. Look at that. It's got chocolate like pouring out of it.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm excited about that. This says, I'm sorry about the messy wrapping paper. These little things are for your faculty cats or for the kittens you foster. I like the fish, quite realistic, but not shiny? No, stinky. Got it. Quite realistic, but not stinky at least. I think there is catnip in all of the toys except for the springs. I didn't make these toys, but they are all handmade from France. Excuse me. Got a little tickle in my throat there. Handmade cat toys from France. Let's have a look. Aw. Wow, these are cool. Okay, let me open this up so we can see them. It's got a cute bag. So, we have fish. Not stinky, like you said. Oh, it does smell kind of catnipy, though. That's a really cool fish. I love the way that's printed. Here we have a mouse, a little abstract mouse. And an abstract fish. And, oh, it's a bird. I can tell from the front. That's a bird with a like a crazy tail. And these are really cool. I especially like this fish and this mouse because they got these little loops on them that I could use to put them on a wand toy. I think that'll work out really well. And then, of course, we have a handful of springs. These are great springs. And I think somebody was complaining there's not enough springs in this room.
There's not enough little tiny toys in this room.
Well, they also keep putting them all under the cage. If you move the cage, you'll find a bunch. But let's give them two of these springs.
He's waking up.
Here, you can do. Here, have a spring.
Stuff.
Okay. The rest of these springs I'll save. We'll put them in here. Custard is a giant fan of the springs. He will play fetch with a spring all day long.
But then you throw a spring and then he brings a different spring.
Yeah, well, he's got a collection of springs now around the house. In fact, sometimes we wake up in the morning and there's like springs all over the bed where while we've been sleeping, he keeps bringing the springs to us, hoping that we'll wake up and throw them. And so he just keeps bringing more and more until by the time you get up in the morning, it's all springs. So he can't have enough springs. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. There's still more though. Wow, Marie, you sent a ton. This says, for DJ, I hope it will be good, with a little drawing of a cat. Let's see. does like that spring. Went right for it. She's going to lose it under something immediately. Oh. Oh, classic chai tea. Moose tea. Classic chai. Yogi tea. Organic. Mmm. So, oh.
Yogi tea.
Yes, yogi
I
tea.
say yogi.
Yeah. Interesting. It's specially spiced tea, which they affectionately named yogi tea. It also says it's Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic? I don't know. Okay. Did I say it right that time? Ayurvedic? Very interesting.
It's the same D as mine.
Oh, the D I can't say. I see. Ayurvedic. I can't do it without. I know. I can't pronounce it correctly. That's why I call her Doopy or DJ instead of her real name. I've said that story before. So, but DJ, you'll have to teach me how to make this the way that they do the tea in India with like tons of milk and sugar. Yeah, because that's so good.
Oh, you like that?
I do. You know I like it.
I thought you just
It's like
drank
dessert.
it everywhere people go, like everywhere we go, people give you that.
Well, that's
and
true.
You just kind of.
You have to do it. Yeah. So when you're in India, we would like go out shopping like they wanted to buy sari for my mom when my mom went to visit the first time. And we went to the sari store, and they do this at every store that you go to.
No, they do because you're white.
Because I'm white. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter.
They don't give it.
They do this for me at every store that you go to. So it's strange though, because so you finish all of your shopping and you go and the guy like you check out, and DJ's dad would be going to pay.
We bought saris for like a whole wedding.
That's true.
So
it was a big purchase. Yeah, it was like
one of those things where
everybody at the store was helping us because first off, it was a big purchase. There was a lot getting sold. Plus, there were two white people there, and it was really rare to see white people at all in DJ's village. But that's not the point of the story. The point of my story is that this happened to us in multiple stores where when you would go to check out, before they would let you leave the store, they would insist on bringing you a tray of this chai tea the way they do it in India, which is where it's like 90% milk and sugar. It's like eating candy that's just liquid candy with a slight tea flavor to it. I love it though. It's great. Obviously I'm a big fan of sweets, and it's totally a sweet. And they'd serve it in these little tiny cups, and it would have so much milk and sugar in it that it would form like a film on the top of like the milk. Yeah.
What is it?
It's like milk and sugar, but it would get like a skin, not just a film, like a skin on the top that you would have to break in order to drink it, because it's just so much milk and sugar. Anyway, I'm excited. That'll be fun for me to see if we can make it like that here. Okay. Here's something for the best doggo in the world, Elsie.
Oh no! Can you show this spring to her?
I didn't find a proper translation of the ingredients. There we go. I didn't find a proper translation of the ingredients, and I'm sorry for that. And I accidentally cut off the top of the package when I wrapped it in the wrapping paper. Oh.
Oh, she loves that. We need to clear out of here so she doesn't move.
So she can play with her spring?
And move it.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, this looks good. It is Sun O's Macher Mini Beef. Sun O's a Macher? Is that I don't know. I'll tell you, the thing that's interesting about these is I can feel that they're long sticks, and in the picture they're long sticks, but they look exactly like dog treats that we have for Elsie already, the same brand and everything, except in the United States they're not sold as sticks. They're like chopped up into little wafers. But they look identical, like probably the same thing, the same extrusion, but this way she gets a whole stick of them, I guess. That's pretty cool. That's pretty exciting. I think she'll get a kick out of that. What are you doing with the spring? What are you doing with it? Oh, okay. All right, two more things. Wow, you sent a lot of stuff. This says the wrapping paper is quite appropriative. I think. Ari would say, give it to me, all of it. I think Dreamies.
Oh, yeah, Dreamies.
Oh, wow, you really wrapped this up.
She carries it, too.
It is, oh, no, look, it's another brand. So we have, in the United States, we have Temptations. In the UK, we have Dreamies. And apparently, in France, we have Catisfactions.
Oh.
That might be the best of all the names, Catisfactions. I think Ari will appreciate that, Catisfactions. That's quite catisfying. I like it. Okay. Finally, we have, let's see. Well, I guess I like Elsie. I hope it's not too big for her. It was about time to send it to you. I was having too much fun with it, all by myself. Interesting. Oh, that's cute. It's not too big for her at all. She's going to really like this. It is a Friskies brand. Looks like a red fox to me with a squeaker. What do you guys think? It's not for you. It's for Elsie, but you can look at it. Elsie's looking at me over her shoulder. She's not going to get up. She's just looking over at me like, what? What are you doing? That's pretty awesome. Here, why don't you give me that box, and I'll put all this stuff in it. That way we've got an easy way to get it out of here. Marie, that's fantastic. Wow, this stuff from these leftovers from last week are so wonderful. It's like DJ and I got to have Christmas this year, even though we didn't do it ourselves. All of you did it for us. That's pretty wonderful, frankly. I do have a trash, yes.
And then, can you put these in the Germany box?
Put those in this box you need to carry out?
Yeah, that's the Germany box.
Yeah, but I'm just mixing this stuff together.
Yeah. Oh, you just had everything laid out.
Yes, it's all laid out. I'm going to put it all back in these boxes. Oh, so fantastic. I'm excited to try so much of this stuff. Yes, you can have Lost and Found.
Oh, cute.
Isn't she cute? And every time I see her, I'm like, that's a real cat. Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Oh, kitty. My kitty. My kitty now.
Wow, this is a lot of stuff. Look at that, I got it all to fit, well, kind of. I wouldn't be able to get this closed. Oh, and I missed the chai and the letter back here and that stuff. Okay, not all. Not all of it.
Should have used the other boxes.
Yeah, but the other box I was already committed to filling with trash, so.
Just put this on top. I'm sure the little thing will sneak in somewhere.
This will be fine, and then we'll carry it back out.
Put this on top.
We'll get there.
Put it on top.
It's fine for a minute. There's no room. It's just going to fall and knock
Lost
everything
and Found
over.
is commanding that you put it on top.
Lost and Found is commanding that I get a picture of this.
I don't know if she's resting.
She is. That looks too cute. I need to share that right now with the chat so you guys can see this. It's adorable. Let's see here. So cute. Did you say somebody found that gnomes book I was talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Over it. And I think it was one of the things that I saw on Amazon. So.
Oh, that is the book. I can tell from the picture. Nova. Yes, that's it. That's exactly the one.
Yeah, it's called Gnomes.
It is called Gnomes. That's exactly the book. And that's the illustration. You see the cutaway of the house. That's exactly the reason I loved it so much. It had stuff like that. It was so detailed with every little bit labeled. And here's what they are. So.
From 1977.
Oh, wow.
Harry N. Abrams.
Well, we'll have to see if we can find a copy, because that would be just fun to have.
Hardcover, I can. Oh, see all buying options.
Yeah, we'll get to it. It should be hardcover, though. Yeah.
Apparently, you can't get a new one.
Can? Yeah, probably can't. I bet it's not printed anymore. Anyway, that's not okay. I'm going to move on while she looks at that. This package came to us from someone very local, and that's the interesting thing about it is when we picked up our mail today at the post office, Candy said that someone actually came to mail this to us at the Fox Lake post office, and it was just Candy just thought it was really sweet to meet one of our fans that was sending us something. And she said that the fans said that they might even come back on Saturday morning to stalk us. So I don't know who this is from, but I thought that was a cute story, and Candy thought it was really cute too. So here it says Mr. A and DJ. And let's see how I'm going to get this open. The thing I thought was interesting, I asked Candy about it. She said that they still had to pay full postage, which seems weird because, you know, at that point, Candy basically takes it and turns around and puts it in a bin for us to pick up. But she said it does make sense. I mean, first off, the post office rules are the post office rules, and secondly, that she was supposed to actually mail it to their processing center just to have them send it back, which she didn't do. But if that's how it's supposed to work, then it makes some sense. Now, the first thing I see is that whoever you are, you included a very generous donation, and thank you for that. I really appreciate that. It's too much already. Here we have a beautiful card with a beautiful picture of a cat, drawing of a cat, I guess I should say. And it says, "Dear Mr. A and DJ, the work you are doing is truly inspiring. To have placed 70 cats in loving homes in 2017 is incredible. You've created an environment where adopters become invested before they even meet their new family member. This ensures these little beings are going to forever homes." I want to stop for a second and say, how many kittens have we rescued now? Somebody did the math on it, and I've just said two completely different numbers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are over 100.
A little over 100 with the trees.
Just a little over 100. Okay, so a little over. I think I said something like 150 the other day, but I was just going off the top of my head. That's too high. But a little over 100 at this point, so that's cool. Anyway, you've also created a wonderful community so we can continue to watch them flourish, and you are in turn increasing the pool of more good homes for future cats.
Oh, 123.
123. Oh, so I did. Yeah, I split the difference. 123 splits the difference. We have watched you feed them, love them, medicate them, clean up after them, take them to countless vet visits, and get some of them through behavior issues. It has to be challenging with the other things you are both balancing, and you make it look effortless. I admire the work you are doing, and thank you for letting us in your home to watch and enjoy this wonderful gift you are giving to each and every cat that graduates. Signed, Mikkel. I think that name is Mikkel, so I hope I'm saying that right. Mikkel, thank you so much. There's no indication that this Mikkel is one of our Patreons or is on the Discord chat. And since we've gotten a couple things like that today, let me just take a minute to say, if you are a fan of ours, I don't want to sound like I'm selling anything here because I'm really not, but if you go to our Patreon, which is patreon.com/kittenacademy, or you can find it from our website under donations in the website menu, and our website is kitten.academy. If you're one of these folks that is not already part of this thing, you should. It's $1 a month into our Patreon. If you just subscribe to our Patreon for $1 a month, that gets you access to our Discord chat server, where DJ and I and 1,500 other people all have come together to talk about cats, about Kitten Academy, and about everything else too. It's a great place on the internet. It's a great group of people. and it remains the first place where we post these pictures and where we share information before it goes out to Twitter and the other stuff too. To that point, for instance,
alumni spam.
Yes, for instance, there is the alumni spam channel, which is part of that chat, where many of the previous adopters post tons of pictures of their kittens and how they're doing and how they're getting along in life and stuff, and it's wonderful. So I don't want to sound like I'm trying to sell anything here, but I do want you to know that if you haven't checked this out, and you're a big fan of what Kitten Academy is doing, it's really cool, and you might like it. Anyway, okay. So you also, in addition to your amazing donation, thank you so much. You included a ton of stuff for the kittens. Here we have 2 sets of the springs, the big springs. They love this stuff, as you see. They're fantastic. Oh, hey, this is cool. This is Cat Stacks, the perfect puzzle, and it appears to be. It is. It's what do you call that? There's a name for that. I think it's a Japanese puzzle where they give you the shapes and you have to make the shapes into things. I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, it's like that, but with cats, and it looks like it's got cards in it that tell you the shapes that you're supposed to fill, and then you use the cats to make the shapes. So it's exactly the same thing, except with cats, which makes it way cooler. Yes, what? Say it? Tangrams, right? Tangrams, yes, or tangrams, yes, or however you pronounce it. That's the thing I'm thinking of. So this is like that, but with cats. Cat Stacks, the perfect puzzle. I'm excited. That seems like a fun little distraction. Here we have the really sort of creepy looking laser toy for the cats. It's just sort of your standard laser pointer. We'll try this out in just a second and see what they think. But for some reason, the people who have made this laser have put it into a cat head, and it is a very creepy looking cat head, especially with like this laser dot on the top of his head and stuff. It's a little creepy, isn't it?
Very happy.
Yeah, a little too happy. What is this? What is that right there? Oh, yeah, get it. I guess she likes it.
She's so cute.
Yes, so even if the cat head is a little creepy, the laser is very effective. We haven't actually used a laser for kittens for a long time, and not because we have any objection to it, just because I think the last few times we tried it, the cats weren't very interested. But these guys seem like they're digging it. Okay. Awesome, yes. This is cool. Thank you so much. I like the fact that it's got such a creepy face on it. It makes it sort of interesting and unique. Here we have Cats in the Box Memo Tabbies. I get it. They're memo tabs. Memo tabbies. I get the joke, even though none of them are tabbies. We have a Siamese, a black, calico, and looks like a tux, a dilute tux. So none of them are actually tabbies, but they are tabs, and it looks like.
You could call cats tabbies.
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, DJ can go through an awful lot of these marking things for her school, so that's very useful and adorable. Thank you so much for that. Here we have cat magnet clips, and it's cute. The way they package this is pretty adorable because the package itself is a ball of yarn, and then we've got one of the heads over here saying, "Let's get the ball rolling," and this one says, "We'll keep small bags closed and hold stuff on the fridge." So that's cool. You can never have enough bag clips, and these are bag clips that are also fridge magnets, which are the best kind because then you always know where to find them. Thank you so much. These are cat magnet clips with non-slip jaws from Animal House. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And then we have one last thing. Sock It To Me Men's Crew Gato Libre socks. They are Gato Libre. And as you can see, it's a bunch of cat heads wearing Mexican wrestler masks. Luchador, right? That's the word. Is that the word for that, or am I just making this up? I think it is. Anyway, they're crazy Mexican wrestling mask cats. I love it. That's a great little crossover thing. Very interesting. Thank you so much. That's an amazing, generous donation, and these gifts are really fun. And it's cool that you got to meet Candy, our famous post office worker, and that you must have made an impression on her, because she definitely mentioned you to us when we picked this up. So thanks so much for sending this. I really appreciate it. And the post-it notes covering up your address is falling off. Good. We don't want everybody to see your address. There you go. I'll give this over to DJ in case she wants to see your address and put it in her notes.
Oh, it just fell off. And it's upside down.
Hi, kids. Are you looking for that little red dot? I don't know where it went. I'm sorry. I don't have the red dot. I don't have it. Oh, you're too cute, though. Too cute. Okay. How are we doing for time? Oh, wow. Okay, I've managed to take up a lot of time here, but this has been some stuff full of really fancy things. So this is interesting. Here we have a box from Mr. Elso Cat, who writes to us. Mr. Elso Cat, and for Mr. Elso Cat and Mr. Elso Cat's owner write to us almost every week, but there's two things that are especially interesting about this package from Mr. Elso Cat. One is that there's a sticker on it that says "Opened for inspection by USPS." They must have been a little bit worried about what you might be sending to us, Mr. Elso Cat.
Close it up.
Yeah, and then they wrapped it back up. You can see this side's all taped up again. So USPS was like, we got to check this out. This Mr. Elso Cat guy, we've heard about him. Secondly, it's not addressed to us. It is addressed to Mr. A's mom. But it does include instructions that we should open it for Mailbag Day. So we will open it for Mailbag Day, and then we will make sure that it eventually reaches Mr. A's mom, who's probably watching right now. Hi, Mom. Let's see here. I can see they did open it. They checked it out. They taped it back up. So whatever is in here, I know it's been checked out once already and deemed to be perfectly fine. For once, I know I'm safe opening the mailbag. Okay, we got some tissue papers, which the kittens will appreciate.
Cora really likes this kitty.
Aww. Look at that.
Book. Why did they have to check out a book?
I don't know. They must have thought it was suspicious. It's James Herriot's Cat Stories, illustrated by Leslie Holmes. And it's beautiful. And, we discussed this the other day. Is James Herriot, the guy that we just talked about the other day, does All Creatures Great and Small, or is this a different person? Oh, I think it is. Every Living Thing, it says. So there's also a note in here that seems to be marking a particular story, Boris and Mrs. Bond's Cat Establishment. And these illustrations are great too, aren't they? This looks like a great book. And these stories already look great. Huh. Wow. Okay. So then there's a note here that says, Mr. A and DJ, if you read some of the book, on page 47, Boris and Mrs. Bond's Cat Establishment is a very fun story. The last part made me laugh so hard. I just love Boris on page 59. Let's see if there's an illustration of Boris on page 59 that we can see. Oh, there he is. Oh. Look, you can just barely see. He's on the top of like a dresser, and you can just barely see his little eyes peeking over. It reminds me of Junie. It's very cute. Please let us know if Mom enjoys the book. I'd like to read his book, Dog Stories, someday. On the back jacket, Love and Light, Michelle and Mr. Elso Cat. You guys are so sweet, Mr. Elso Cat and Michelle. And it is. It says here on the back, All Creatures Great and Small. Yep, that's one of his books. So I had it right. Yeah. This looks so cute, though. I think I might have to read this before I send it to my mom. I hope you don't mind too much. I know my mom won't mind too much. I do remember though, I talked about that. My mom was a big fan of All Creatures Great and Small, the book, and then I think they turned it into a TV show on PBS for a while, didn't they?
You're looking at me?
I think they did, because I remember watching that on the TV, or maybe it was just something similar. I don't know for sure. I'm going to keep this tissue paper. These kittens will love it. In fact, I wonder if I can put a little piece out right now. Let's see about that. Okay. All Creatures Great and Small. Anyway, that looks like a really, really cute book, and I could tell. I just glanced over that first page of the story that you linked, that you mentioned, and it looked already like it was going to be really cute. So I appreciate that. You've already got Mr. Elsocat's address, right? You don't need this. Okay. Okay. Moving right along. Here we go.
Look at those.
I know, she's all snuggled up with the cat. Okay, so here we have a letter and, hang on, I'm going to try to fulfill DJ's request here. A letter and a package, and now you can have that with the address. Okay. Oh, wow. So this card has cats flying through space and shooting lasers out of their eyes. That's certainly something. It says, I hope you can find the perfect place to hang this. Signed, David. Well, thank you, David. I love your card. That's really cool. Let's see what we've got. I know. We're a little bit behind on hanging things up. Shoot, I still haven't hung up the YouTube plaque that they sent me last year. But we don't have to hang everything up in order. But we do. We've got a lot of art sitting around that we've yet to hang, and it's all on our list. Oh, this looks so cute. Okay, hang on. Let me get some of this cardboard off so you guys can see it. It says, Welcome to Paradise. And it's got a nice little hangy thing here, too, to hang it by.
It's beautiful.
It's really cute, actually.
I love the colors. They're all happy kitties.
They're very happy kitties, and I like this fancy one wearing a bow tie. Thank you so much, David. That's really sweet. This might be something even easier for us to hang, too, because we don't have to hang it like a painting. You can put this over a nail or something. We can put it on, hang it off of our cardboard. The board that we put all the cards on. There's a lot of things we could do with this, David. I really like it. Thank you so much. That's super cute. All right, I'm going to put this in here. Now that it's been shipped to us, I don't think we have to worry about it getting dinged up. I'll just tuck this in here for the moment. Okay, good enough. Okay, I'll set that right here. Thank you, David. All right. Okay, now we're wrapping up, and we used to do this stuff in the other order, but we just ended up this way with our 2 drop ship packages. Straight to us from Amazon, thanks to one of you. Okay, so this one has a gift receipt and is in gift bags, plural. And one of them says, Hi, Mr. A and DJ, endowments for the Munits, Magnolia, and Quiche, as you decide, from Ian in Worcestershire, England. Oh, I think I'm saying that right. England? Is that how you say it?
England?
I'm kidding! Oh, jeez. Okay, the other one says the same thing. Okay.
Eunice, Maggie, and Quiche?
Yeah, it's for any of the kittens that we have in right now for endowments. And what we have is, these are so cute. We have a pack of beautiful little baby blankets that are in pastel collars. Am I saying that right? Collars?
Yes, collars.
Pastel colors with little polka dots on them. They're really cute. And there's another bag. Let's see if it's more the same or something else. Gotta see what I'm doing here to tie this this up correctly. Okay, there we go. All right. I think it's another of the same, which is these Amazon gift bags are the best. Ian, thank you so much. Seriously though, is it Worcestershire? Is that how you say that? I don't know if it is or not. It is. A second set of pastel blankets. These are so cute, and we love the bags too. They're super useful bags. They're valuable all on their own. Ian, thank you so much. Or is it Ian? Oh my goodness. So many options. How do you know it's not?
Ian.
What? Some people say Ian. Some people say Ian. I mean, I think they're the people that don't really know how to pronounce their own name, but some people do. It's a fact.
Are they all polka dots?
They are. It's all pastel polka dots, little cat blankets that are adorable and going to do very well for endowments. Ian, thank you so much for sending
Ian,
this.
are you serious?
Ian, thank you so much for sending this.
It's not even complicated.
DJ's not letting me have my way on this. All right, finally, a big box here. I'm just going to slide it over here and open it from the side. First, I'm going to put this in our discard pile. Right back here.
No, please.
Good. Okay. Oh, wow, 2 more gift bags. Oh, more than 2. Oh, wow, it's a box of gift bags. They're all gift bags all the way down. Oh, okay, let's see. This says, Mr. A, maybe deploy this after this class. Just because it's pea green doesn't mean they get to pee in it. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Lisa K. Yeah, I put out the tunnel here, and it's in the washing machine right now.
They peed in the tunnel?
Yeah, they peed in the tunnel. Oh, and that's what this is? Oh, a Jackson Galaxy tunnel. Very nice. And it's actually 2. They're packed in here together, a green one and an orange one. It's a pack of 2 Jackson Galaxy tunnels.
Just single?
Hmm?
Good.
Yeah, just straight, yeah.
Straight.
Yeah, the ones that, so if you go online, you're going to see that they make a lot of these cat tunnels that are like 3 ends, like they're like a triangle thing, like they've got 3. And those are cool. Cats like those, but we don't like to put those in the room because it's impossible to like aim a camera down them. It always gives the cats like a hiding spot where you can't see them on the cameras, and that's not awesome. So these are perfect. They're straight tunnels. That's the best kind of tunnels according to us, and that's from Lisa K. And Lisa K has also sent us a whole bunch more. This one says, for Newt and Dalton, she can play on the outside while he sleeps on the inside. Lisa K. Let's see what that's all about. Aww. It is a Kitten Senses Super Roller Circuit. There we go. I'm just going to... I can't even get this thing out because it's just exactly the right size for this. Okay, here we go. So it is the roller circuit, just like the one that we have here, except newer and shinier, of course. And it is perfect for them. And I'm just going to leave it in the bag because this one goes straight to their endowment. What an excellent gift. Yes, and it's already labeled so we don't forget who it's for.
So great.
It's perfect.
We don't have to do anything except just, that's what I want.
I know. Lisa K, thank you so much.
Love it.
Okay. Good. We put this right over here for the moment. Oh, but wait, there's more. This says, Mr. A, please use as you like, just no betting. They're dice, get it? Did you see what I did there? Oh boy, I've watched too many mailbags, Lisa K. Oh, these are great. So these are the little rubber cat dice. And we've had some of these around the house. They bounce really funny. They're good cat toys. The cats really like them a lot. So I'll keep those set out, and we'll keep this bag for future use, as we do.
Just add that to endowment.
We could just toss this into an endowment. We'll set it over here for the moment. We'll figure it out. Oh, here you go. Do you want this? No? You need them? No. DJ's like, no, I don't need any of that. Okay. I think we have a slight problem with this last card and this last item.
What?
Now I'm worried about what's going on here because I can't understand it.
Is it another?
I don't know if this was sent to us from Lisa K, or if Amazon screwed something up, or if Lisa K screwed something up, or if nothing screwed up and there's a joke here that I'm just not getting. So you can all help me out. The card says, and I quote, "Happy birthday, Ryan. Love, Mom, Dad, and Jared."
Uh-oh.
Ryan, I am so sorry if you're watching this and you've had your birthday spoiled by not getting whatever's in here.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. I got to take a break for a second. Somebody pooted, and it is terrible. Who did that?
Somebody what?
One of these things has got a horrible litter box disaster. You can't smell that? It must be on this one because it hasn't reached you yet.
Nobody pooped.
It's burning my nose hairs. Somebody did.
I didn't see anybody poop.
I know somebody did. Oh, man. Okay. All
Is
right.
it coming from the package?
I hope not. Well,
What are
Ryan.
you sending to Ryan?
No, it's not coming from here. Actually, it is. It's another of the Cat Design Senses. So this makes it all the more confusing.
The message just got mixed up.
Yeah, I think it did too. Either that.
Ryan is
Yeah, or Ryan is.
a cat.
Maybe Ryan's a cat, or maybe Ryan just likes stuff like this. I mean, that could happen too. Ryan
Ryan has no cat, but it's cat.
likes cat toys. Could be. Could be. Ryan, happy birthday, by the way. And we're sorry that we've stolen your cat toy, but it's ours now. And your mom and dad love you, and so does Jared.
I don't know if Jared actually lives with Ryan. It just seems like an afterthought. Mom and dad probably love Ryan. Jared just kind of was like, I'm not going to get Ryan.
I'm not going to get Ryan anything. Just put me on your
name
card.
to the
Yeah.
card.
We've all done that, haven't we?
Jared sounds like that kind of a guy.
Well, anyway, I don't know what went wrong there, but that's a great gift. Thank you so much for the Cat Design Senses Circuit. We love those, and the cats like them. And I just will assume that it will send it with the other group.
Let's see what Lisa says.
because-
yeah, I'm
because-
guessing it's for the other.
Yeah, one's for you.
Cora and Kelvin, she
Right.
says.
That's what I figured. I figured it was
But-
probably for Thor and Calvin.
Not for Ryan then?
No, Ryan doesn't get anything.
Oh, man. So,
I also just got a message that the new mom cat is now en route to the Kitten Academy. It's about 45 minutes away, I'm guessing. So, from Wheaton. Yeah. How far are we from Wheaton? Wheaton. Wheaton? What?
why are you
The way.
The
The
way.
way.
Not even an H there.
All right. Hey, everybody, Lisa K, thank you all so much. These are fantastic gifts. It's way more than we deserve. I'm still getting whiffs of something in that litter box. Whiffs of something in that litter box. I gotta fix it because it's just bad. It's really bad.
It's not, I don't smell anything. I
Yeah,
don't know what's
there's
going
a
on.
giant exposed poop right here.
Exposed.
It's exposed. They didn't even try to cover it up. That's got to be why it smells so bad. Okay. Much better. All right. Anyway, thank you everybody for everything. Do tune in about half an hour, 45 minutes. We expect our new mom cat to show up in the annex. Now, we don't know a lot about the new mom cat, but we've been told already that she's quite shy. Maybe even more than Lorraine, it'll turn out, because Lorraine's a little shy, but Lorraine was described to us as being just a little skittish and friendly. This one has been described as being like quite shy. So she might be a little bit of a scaredy cat, but we'll see. You know, we've had cats come in before that were practically feral, and you know, they get turned around in time. So that's what we're hoping for. She's adorable. She's black and white, and I'm just really excited to meet her. I hope you are too. Like I said, that's probably about half an hour, 45 minutes away. That'll give us just enough time to clean this stuff up, maybe eat some lunch. What time are you off your fast? Noon? Okay. Anyway, maybe eat some lunch, and then we'll have a new mom cat, so that should be a lot of fun. It's too bad Tor is doing this where none of you can see, because he is just really going nuts on this. Tor, why don't you come over here and do that? Come here, show this thing who's boss.
I bet she won't even be
Bet she won't be shy
shy.
at all.
Yeah, maybe she'll take a day, but she'll.
Okay. You know, it's really a shame that I can't stay on the chat while we're doing Mailbag, because you guys are so entertaining when I go back and read over everything that's been said while we were doing the Mailbag. It's always a lot of fun. All right. Well, that said, it's time for me to figure out how to get all this stuff out of here. Oh, and shut down the archive. I should do that too. So hey, if you're watching this later on the archive, thanks for tuning in, and it's going to be over right now. As soon as I figure out where the app is on my phone.
Should you just keep it for her?
Nah, if I'm going to do that, I'll start a new one for her.